Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Western Kentucky's offense will have the football first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Hilltopper. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So New Mexico State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
To the air, it's Collins. Quickly to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Collins. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
The Aggies now can really generate some momentum if they turn that turnover into points. Unloads quickly. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barry. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Barry.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. After the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try to pop the draw. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Hilltoppers look to keep this drive humming. Soften them up with a run. Now to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Plows through the defense. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Hilltoppers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Here's the pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he's got it. Touchdown, Toppers. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 72 yards, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble and throws.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his wideout.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what to catch it, big fella.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw again. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You can tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The give on the inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the catch. It's Upshaw. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hilltoppers in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. On the ground, it's Gibbs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Hilltoppers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
Man, and it was...
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option to give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
The Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Music no! Music no!
Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
On the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Back to throw, it's Collins. They'll run the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll keep it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
these read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again. And it's just frustrating.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Hilltoppers are on the move. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Myers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. To the air, it's Collins. Finds the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out on the screen. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Brown. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is... protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a 1st down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie.
Base 27, jump.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give out of the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Took care of it himself. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. The Hilltoppers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now they'll run the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Goes to the option. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
Now, a 4th down.
Not sure what good can come out of passing here. Under fire. And into the end zone. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you...
game.